Hey, so I'm sure this one is better. Hold on, I forget to turn the light on. Okay. Yes, I know it's gonna blind me. Okay, yes, whatever. Okay. All right, I hope this is better. Yay, and I can move. Yeah, this camera is so much better. But anyway, what I was saying, guys, traveling Europe is really, really not that difficult. It's pretty easy, and I've been getting a lot of messages, asking me how easy it was. Yeah, how easy or hard it was to travel. Okay, so being a Jamaican, it's hard. It's hard work. Like, I don't understand how some people have European passport, American passport, and be on my page like, oh my goodness, I wish I had your life. Like, I wish I had your freaking passport. You know how difficult it is for me to travel? Nothing is easy. It's just, you have to go do what you have to do. Even this trip, it almost never happened. This trip, I've been planning it for almost 2 years. So it's not like I get up one day and say, okay, I'm packing my bags and I'm going to go on vacation. These things need planning, it needs saving, and it needs time. You have to have a structure. So, the first visa I got, because I had to get a visa, I have to get bank statement, everything that the typical Caribbean person don't even have to get. So like, okay, I still talk about what's on my neck. So yeah, so like the typical person can just grab their passport and go. For me, it takes a lot of time, and the first visa got expired because of course the hurricane came, and I couldn't have left, and then I had to reapply like I never even got it the first time. So it takes time. You guys don't care about that. You don't want to hear about that. If I come on Facebook and complain about the struggles, nobody cares. Everybody have their problem. You only see the results, because I'm that kind of person. I do what I have to do, and I'm not going to complain. So trust me, my life is not easy. It's not free travels. My work is just like yours. I'm sure chances are most of you make way more money than me. It's just that I spend within a manner where I save my money. That's all. I saw this girl saying she wish she had my life, and I went on your page and you're wearing Brazilian hair. Your hair costs $300. I will never buy hair costs $300. That's just not me. I prefer to ball it off or do it myself. So it's not that you guys don't have the money to do it. It's just that your priority kind of set up wrong. So that's why it comes off like it takes a lot of money. First of all, it's dirt cheap. Some countries it is cheap. You have now in 2017, you can choose between various hotels. You have hotels, you have motels, you have Airbnb, you have hostel. You can even couch surf. I met this girl in 2010 that taught me about couch surfing. I never heard about couch surfing, and this is again, you have to change your company sometime, because certain companies not going to educate you with certain things. Certain friends don't know shit. You have to find friends that explore, not have one kind of friend that is not going to help you. You have to just always try to find people that can enlighten you and teach you stuff. And this girl that taught me about couch surfing was like, it's not like she's rich or anything. I was like, wow. And then that's how I learned about couch surfing. And some of you might be like, what the hell is couch surfing? No, I will let you Google that. So you have various accommodation. For me, traveling is different than vacations. This is not really a vacation. This for me is traveling, and there's a difference. So I'll explain you the difference. Vacation is when you work hard and you do that once a year or twice a year, and then you want to just relax. So you go to a country, you get a nice big posh room with pool and jacuzzi. That's, you sit, relax at the pool and read and drink your wine. That's vacation. I travel, which means every chance I get, I leave. I don't sit in hotel rooms. I don't care about TV and Posturepedic. I want to learn about different culture. I want to be on the outside experiencing things like the local. It's a learning experience. So traveling is different than vacation. So if you want to travel, then because you're going to do this often, then it's not about luxury. It's not about having a big room. It's about, finding somewhere that is affordable, that you can just bathe and leave your stuff and make sure it's safe. and carrying on. So you're going to spend most of your time doing excursions and stuff like that. So that is traveling. It's different than vacation. Hold on, I'm trying to do everything. Yeah, and then this guy was saying he wish he could travel with me, but he don't have the money. But yet still you have a picture showing your closet full of Jordans. Jordans normally must be about $300 or $200. Like I said, a lot of you don't realize that you're just making excuses. All it is excuses. You have the money, you have it, but you're just spending it on the wrong thing. Most of the time you're spending money that you don't even have to impress people that you don't like. So until you get out of that mindset, then you're not going to realize that there's a bigger world out there than what people think. More than, you know, showing off Jordans and long Brazilian hair and saying I paid $600 for this dress and $800. I don't give a crap about that. So what if my clothes is cheap? So what if I'm living basic? Some of you make social media have now a way about, oh, that's basic. I don't drink cheap liquor. It hurt my belly. I just NSC and all. I just want to floss. You see, you can't floss and travel. That's the difference. And not only that, some of you are also scared because you're waiting for a friend, you're waiting for a company. No, just do it. What I'm doing is really and truly nothing special. On this journey, I've met so many people that are traveling. I met this 18-year-old Australian girl. She just turned 18 and she's backpacking, traveling for a month. She's 18. What's your excuse? We can't do it. I met 23-year-old Sarah last night. She's 23 and she's traveling for 8 months. She's from Canada. So you see what I'm saying? It's not difficult. It's really and truly not difficult, guys. It's just that you're not aware of it because you don't have friends that travel like that. Most of your friends might be the flossing friends, or, you know, they think about vacation, not traveling. And like I said, there's a huge difference than vacation and traveling. Now, if an 18-year-old can do it and a 23-year-old can leave their country in Canada and Australia and end up in Europe traveling by themselves, what you don't realize is that your fears are the only thing that is holding you back. Nobody cares. Trust me. You go or you don't go, nobody cares. Just make sure that when you do it, you're doing it for you. You're not doing it to impress anyone. You're doing it for you. Because trust me, once you start traveling, the peace of mind that you get is surreal. Like, it doesn't matter how much I share my pictures with you. You'll never see what I see because the picture doesn't capture the beauty that I see with my naked eyes. Like yesterday, I was at the Acropolis, I think, yeah. And, you know, the view of Aspen, the view of Greece was like, wow. I wish people could see this. And in the meantime, somewhere in Jamaica, you have somebody killing one another over some friggery. You have a girl call one next girl. Where are you with my man? Just Lego them loose vibes there. Listen, I'm challenging you guys. 2018 is right around the corner. Start saving. Instead of going to hairdresser every week or every month, try to do cheap hairstyle. Wear braids. Nothing wrong with wearing braids. Nothing wrong with polishing your nails yourself. You know what I mean? Cut back on some of the spending and you will be surprised to see the amount of money you save and can go on a vacation. My passport is started. The only thing that matters to me is my passport. And as much as it kind of workless, it still carry me through because, like I said, I'm not fortunate enough to just grab my passport and buy a ticket and go. My kind of trips, my kind of vacations for certain countries needs planning. So don't hold back. Don't wait on a friend. Don't wait on a company. Like I said, register this. An 18-year-old is doing it. A 23-year-old is doing it. Work, save, go on about a business. And like I said, you have choices now. It's not like back in the days when you think about taking a vacation, you're thinking, oh shit, I have to shell out max amount of money. You have hostels. You have various accommodations. You have places you can stay for $2 grand a night. You have places you can stay for $20 a night. So it's your choice. It's your choice. Me, I do my hair myself. I do my nails myself. Actually, I wanted to change the color, and I just went in a shop. The nail polish was €1, and the silver one here was €1. I buy a nail polish remover for 50 cents. That is €2.50. Wipe them off and polish my nails myself, and they're just fine. No, I just save €30 than, you know, to go do it in a shop. Why? I'm not retarded. I can do it myself. Okay, fine. You can put some tips on, but when it's time to polish, do it yourself. So like I said, there's a lot of ways you can save money. Don't worry about people. Don't worry about flossing. Grab a plane and go. It's a huge world out there. More important than hair, nails, and Jordans. Find it. It is so peaceful. It is amazing when you travel the world. Some places are expensive, some places are cheap, like Croatia is good price. Budapest, Hungary was good price as well. Iceland was a little bit expensive. A lot of people say it's mad expensive. To me, it's not really that expensive. It's okay. The only thing that I found super expensive in Iceland was the transportation. Like I wanted to do like a 5-hour tour around the island or 2 hours something. The man asked the man, how much show me around, you know, because the Iceland is like 8 hours big. So I'm like, okay, 5 hours worth of tour, you know, you stop at some places. How much is that? €500. Me say 500 what? Me say you go and go in there, you can't go on about where your business, go on where you are going. Go tour yourself. My $500, you must be crazy. So it's just that some places is more expensive. I almost missed my shuttle to the airport. I paid €15 from the where I was staying to the airport, and I almost missed it by 2 minutes. And I was like, okay, just call a taxi. And the guy's like, no, you want to try to go catch your bus? I'm like, how much is the taxi? It's like €400 for 45 minutes drive because it's meter. So you have to understand, when you're traveling, you want to be on time and you want to make sure that you know certain prices because you don't want to get caught off guard. So imagine if we didn't miss the shuttle and I can't afford to miss my flights, I would have to pay €400 instead of the €15 that I paid. So like I said, it's just about finding what you can afford. And for me, like I said, Iceland is not even that expensive because Aruba was mad expensive. Aruba was $7 a beer. Iceland is the same thing. So some of these places you can get certain things really good prices, and some other places more expensive. Like Italy is expensive, France is expensive. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, France is expensive and stuff like that. Yeah, this part. It's funny because I have friends that live in Europe that has never been in some of these countries. And they're like, yeah, I don't want to go there because the people them racist. My brother says the same thing. My brother's been in England for 20 years and some of these places has never been. And he's like, I can't believe my little sister come and tour the world left me. That's my choice. And he's like, yeah, but some of these people racist. Okay, I'm going to tell you a story. And don't get me wrong, trust me, I am very much black and I know racism exists. However, sometimes, like I saw someone said on one of my pictures that, you know, they're racist. Even the guy that I asked to take my picture and he turned his back and then me cuss him and he said, oh, Jamaica, oh, and he take the picture. Sometimes these people aren't racist against you, they're racist against what they think you are. No, obviously, for example, the dude that I asked, can you take my picture please? And he's like, I'm gonna say if you have blood clots. And he's like, oh, Jamaica. And I said, yes. And he's like, okay, I'll take a picture for you. No, chances are, for whatever reason, maybe he thought I was African, maybe he thought I was American. A lot of people don't like Americans. I was in a taxi in Philippines and the man I give me body and I cut him here and I drive mad. And I'm like, dude, what's your problem? I don't like you. Why you don't like me? I don't like Americans. I'm not American. I'm Jamaican. Bob Marley, Usain Bolt, yeah, reggae music, Jamaican. He's like, oh, you sure? Me say yes. So most of the time, people don't like Americans. Even Canadians, when they travel, that's one of the reasons I put my flag on my bag. Because me no want them kind of mix me up and start treat me away because them things say me at this when I'm not. In In Aspen, in Greece, a lot of Nigerians are here. A lot of Nigerians make trouble where they go. Me no one them thinks I'm a Nigerian. I'm not African. I don't speak like this. Hey, oi, I don't speak. Do I speak like this, my sister? No, I'm not your sister. I'm not your brother. I don't speak like this. No, leave me alone. Exactly. Me stay with me Jamaican flag. Me no American. I'm no Nigerian. Me fling the flag up high and shake it, make them see. So in that case, like I said, it's not really racism. They just think that you are something else, so you have to prove them wrong. Sometimes you just leave them, let them be. No, for example, I was in Prague and I took the train and it was cold outside because Europe is mad cold right now. And there was a group of people that went in the train and I was in the middle, and then one of the friends, just one, was left behind. So I came, the group of people came in the train, I came in the train, well, bus, and I said, and then the one guy that was coming in, the driver said, no, full. And I'm like, wow. Me look behind and there's like mad seats in the bus. And he locked the door and he drove off. So then the group that he was with was like, why the hell did he stay? Which maybe them things they have some issues. So they were like, why always being like that? So I said to them, I said, no, he wanted to come on the bus, but the driver said, no, full. So they're like, they look around and they realize that it wasn't full. Hold on, let me ask the guy to, can you turn on the music, please? Just a little bit lower, please. Thank you. Yeah, so I was like, it's not full. So then afterwards, I saw the driver stop like a minute after and collect some tickets. And then he showed me the tickets and did like this with the tickets. I'm like, oh, so okay. See, in that case, if I did me, and him tell me say, no, full, and lock him door, the first thing me go think, so this motherfucker is racist. Why the fuck would he take up all of the white people them in the bus and left me out the door and tell me say full when I obviously see seats in the bus? No, because the language, maybe him not have it the time, or him don't know how to explain that him need tickets and him can take up people, he cannot take passengers without tickets. So all he did was say full and close the door. Had it been me or somebody else, I'm sure would I think racism down. So sometimes when you travel these places, like I said to the person, you know, sometimes it's not racism, it's just language barrier. Some of them don't speak English and they're shy, they don't want to say wrong thing. Some of them don't want to be bothered. So it's fine. Not everybody in the Caribbean is nice and willing to help you, and that's fine. I'm traveling by myself, so I have to ask mad questions. One heap of questions, and that's fine. You just have to listen. You have to see people body language and see which one is willing to help you, and make sure you ask the right one. Most of the time I try to find a police officer, a security guard, or I go in a business place. I'm not really ask people on the street random question, because then they might realize they are tourists and choose to follow you. I'm not have to stop nobody on vacation and go to jail and end up in a locked up abroad series. So that's a different thing. So like I said, sometimes we just don't understand the reason why people do things, and instead of getting a headache and trying to figure out why, just leave it alone and move on, carry on. That's it. So sometimes it's not racism, and even if they're racist, why you care? I cannot live one country in Europe and never been and don't go all over the place, because them racists, that can fit them problem, not my problem. If you have a problem with my skin color, then you stay in your lane, and me over there, so are you over there, so that's all. I'm not going to use that as an excuse to say I'm not going to travel. Racists, the people are everywhere, and plus, first of all, I'm black. Black people are the most racist against each other. Black people call you black, like them white. Black people is the only kind of people that believes a brown is a different nationality. Once them lighter, them start call, oh you're black, but you're black too. You know what I mean? So you're already facing racism from your own people. So I don't give a crap. It is what it is. You know, you just have to live, enjoy your vacation, enjoy your life, and like I said, move away from all of the drama. It's not even worth it. No. What else? I think I cover everything. All the questions, because I gotta run. There's places to do, places to go, and things to do. Oh, exactly. So see, I think I covered all the questions that I was asked. Like I said, 2018 is around the corner. It's really and truly not difficult. Whatever bad habits you have, if you smoke weed, cut out the weed and save that the weed money there. By the end of the year, you have one little ticket money. If you're thinking if you buy Brazilian ear every month, cut out that. The Brazilian here can buy one ticket figure somewhere. It don't have to be Europe. It can be somewhere close. My first ticket that I bought, the first time I traveled was in 2000, traveled outside of Jamaica, was 2001, May 23rd. I'll never forget it, to Cuba. And since then, all I want to do is explore. So just find different companies, find people that will motivate you. Find people that will understand, say, you don't need to waste money. Find people that support your dream. And if you don't find nobody, do it by yourself. Like I say, you have 18-year-old traveling, 23-year-old traveling by themselves. So that is no excuse. And not only that, let me tell you this to people. You see the people that will love telling about, oh, go have picnic. This is a little bit off topic, but don't have kids if you can't afford it, because the same people that will pressure you figure have kids, when you're picnic hungry, you can't go to them. They're not going to send your kids to school. There's a big world out there. Go out, enjoy yourself, enjoy the world, and when you're done with the world, you can go have your kids them, your football team, whatever amount you want to have. But don't make people pressure you into telling you, oh, if you have picnic, oh, you must have kids now, oh, you must have kids now, when you haven't even experienced life for yourself. Go experience life, go experience the world, because picnic now runway at 2018 now, almost 2017, 2018. Back in the days, them tell you, oh, your biological clock is ticking. When you reach 30, you can't have kids anymore, or 40 or 50. See, all of that shit is changing. Woman 50 had to have picnic. So don't run it down. Picnic now run it for you. Once you're ready, you'll have your kids. But it's harder to travel and enjoy life when you have a child, if you're not financially ready. So don't bear into the peer pressure of making them tell you go breed, because the same one way I tell you to go breed, as soon as you're picking hungry, them same one go chat, so you pick the hungry and where you go breed for. So like I said, take your time, enjoy life, and everything will fall into place. Simple. Gotta go. Love you guys. I hope this answer all the questions. I've done already 9 countries, which is amazing. And like I said, you have cheap flights. You have Ryanair. Right now, Black Friday, you can fly from Austria to Hungary for 50 euros. There is no way I could have lived in Europe and not travel in place here. And Ryanair is cheap. Them not even pay me for this free publicity. But I'm just saying, there's a lot of ways and means to do things. And you can do it. You can do it. And I need friend and Kumbolo. You can do it. Do it by yourself. Do it with your friends. Just do it. And have fun. It's a big world out there. And like I said, no matter how much the picture them pretty, it's much better with the naked eyes. Love you guys. Gotta go. Bye. And share this video, because a lot of people, been asking a lot of questions. So at least, you can help someone else in your timeline know how to travel throughout certain countries. And like I say, it don't have to be Europe. It can be somewhere close to you. You know what I mean? If you're in Jamaica, make a little trip, go Cuba, Antigua. You have places out there. Just take your time. Like I said, it's almost 2018. It's the ending of 2017. Put your priorities in order. It might not be for now, but if you put down $10, $20, $50, $50, and look a spare change that you find at the beginning of 2018, you'll see how much you have saved by 2019. So it's just the long term. Like I said, this trip was planned 2 years ago. So it's not a now thing. People don't give a crap about your planning. They like the results. You guys like the results, right? If I came here in 2016 and I said, oh, I'm saving to go to Europe in 2017, nobody would have give a crap. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Just do you, live your life, and I gotta go. Bye.